Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. 5 fantastic knives and where to find them. That's what I'm naming this video. These are all fantastic. I've got to check them out just a little bit, not a whole lot, but we're going to do that all together. This is going to be a quicker video, so butter up, buckle cup. Butter up, buckle cup, because we're going to go through them quick. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Don't forget to say something positive, and I'll put links to the different websites where these knives, where you can find them down below. Some of them I'm going to have to search for, but I'll do the work for you. First up, this one I definitely won't have to search for. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you're not familiar for some reason with knife standards, well, yeah, you talk about standards. Dude seriously knows how to make some good stuff. Oh, this is the RR Standard Plus. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Look at that milling. This is his signature milling. The milling work on his knives is just so freaking good. And this is the Plus. This is the big boy. And check out that carbon fiber. There are at least 3 different versions. So I think there's also an Arctic blue. There's a third one. It might be the purple haze. So you do have options. And look at that. Milling on the clip. I know you want to see the knife. So let me get the knife out real quick. And these are designed by ATR. And by the way, he puts out new drops every Friday. So if you go and find one of these and it's not available, just wait till the next Friday or send them an email and there'll probably be one. Ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? I mean, just look at that. That, by the way, is Magna Cut 63 to 64 HRC. And just look at the satin lines. I mean, I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I'm going to say, would you look at it a lot in this video? Maybe even more so than normal. Look at that. He's got his signature up there, ATR. Really nice jimping. Forward choil going on this dude. And then look at this. Oh, yeah. I think this is probably, I've said it many times, so it must be the case. My ultimate favorite is a nested frame lock. And this is butter. I mean, absolute. Listen. Butter. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, this is number 6 too. And they're numbered, which is very cool. So we have excellent lockup, and then it is drop shutty if there was ever drop shutty. And look at that. This has a beefy blade to it. This is not a small knife. And just for reference for the rest of the knives, my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And oh yeah, I mean, Jiminy Christmas. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Let me show you. Let me just show you. Look. All you got to do is get it started and Mother Nature takes over. Just the slightest bit of gravity is all that's needed. And the thing I like about nested frame locks is you don't have to worry about accidentally pushing down on it and accidentally locking it, you know, where you can't deploy it. Oh my gosh, that is enjoyable just for the action alone. You just get it started and it comes down. Oh, so the action is really good. It's super smooth. Let's see. Left and right, up and down. It's rock solid. I mean, it's just solid as a fixed blade. And I love that dual grind. Is this a hollow grind? Yeah, that's a hollow grind, baby. Oh my goodness. Elongated clip point, dual ground, hollow ground. And it has 2 directions on your, look at that. You have on your satin flats, you have your horizontal flats. You have horizontal and then vertical milling. I just can't help it. Look at this blade. And then Magna Cut. So there's not a whole lot that I have to say, you know, that's going to look for any flaws, because there are no flaws. I don't know what you would find wrong with this knife. It's not small. It's a larger knife. So if you have bigger hands, this is going to fit your hands. It's not like XXL. It fits my hand very well, and I like that you can choke up and get right up here behind the heel if you're going to use this. I would say you've got a mixture of mostly folks that are going to get this knife if you're a collector, right? Can I reverse? Oh, yeah. Look at that. You can reverse. Oh my gosh, that is so smooth. You can reverse flick this too. But there's the first one in a line of beautiful knives. I'll find the website and anywhere else where you can find these and put it down there. I just do know that every Friday he puts out new drops. So that's something to keep in mind. If you go look and they don't have this one, and go check out the other knives that he has, because they're fantastic. And look at this square pivot. You got the RR right there. This was inspired by his dad. His story's on the website. It's a really great story. But yeah, there's the RR Standard Plus, and it is great. Now let's check out the next one in the lineup. This other one is a fantastic knife. Wait till you see this. Now, and listen, if you're in the knife world, you already know about White Mountain knives, right? This, I'm just gonna get right in it. I'm not gonna mess around. This is the White Mountain Knives Sailfin. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its sailfinness. And I love what they did here. Check that out. It's not the straight across or this way or that way. It's kind of, almost like the side of a whale. Oh my gosh, I love how that pattern goes around, and I'm such a sucker for some good milling. Look at that. Get you a little texture vision. This is Patty's Knives. Patrick Hubbard, if you're not familiar, and shout out to him for letting me check this one out. Oh my goodness. This is a frame lock, and wait till you hear what this steel is. Wait a minute, ready? Pow, right in the kisser. Look at this. A thing, I told you these were fantastic knives. I wasn't kidding around. By the way, this is L-Max. Yeah, you hurt me. You hurt me. It's L-Max. Let's see. Oh, this one right here is a prototype, so this one's probably not going to be L-Max, but there are two different finishes you can get on this. Perfect lockup, and this is the same story as the last one. Butter, absolute butter. Buttery smooth, easy to get in there, perfect amount of room to disengage. Oh my gosh, it is so nice. And something else that's nice about this one is that it has a reversible clip. A lot of, fancy Mr. Fancy Pants knives, you can't reverse the clip. This one here, you get a filler tab, which is very nice. So this one, oh, super strong. And look at this blade shape. That blade shape is just, oh my gosh, this is perfect. It has a little bit of belly, but it also has piercing, and your point is below your pivot. And look at this, the pivot, no screw, for a very clean look. Oh, and the jimping. See, when you're looking at knives like this, there's not a whole lot of bad you can find, even if you're looking. And look at this jimping. That is how you do jimping, my friends. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, so like I said, there's two different versions of it, and it is drop shutty. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, it is so good. The reverse flick is really good on it, and I'm using that reverse flick on the hole, on the thumb hole. You can use the thumb hole to open it, but you have the thumb studs, and it just, oh my gosh, the action on it is flawless. The hand feel on it is really good. There's no hot spots on it. If you look right here, see how this was done? That is how you should do it when you have a 3D milled titanium clip like this. Take off that corner. I've had a couple knives lately where it came flat out and it ended up being a hot spot. Nope, that was done correctly. And look here, you have a titanium back spacer. You have a place to put your lanyard, and man, you can choke up just like this. Comfortable knife. I'm probably going to have to get me one of these bad boys because I really like it. You talk about a nice everyday carry. You can do the slow roll. Oh, that is nice. That is very nice. And let's take a look here. For sharpening, you do have plenty of room. Your plunge grind is stopped way up here where it should be, so you have all kinds of room for sharpening. You're good to go. So there's one version of the Sailfin. I have a 10% code Beez10 at White Mountain Knives. You can always go there. I don't know if it's available anywhere else because I'm pretty sure this is exclusive to White Mountain Knives. All right, you ready for the next one? Let's go. Another example, if you've been in the knife world for any amount of time, Steven Stewart, Gecko Customs Knife Works. Wait till you see this dude. Now, I've shown you all this one on a couple occasions. This is the sakor, right? This one right here is the sakor 2. Now, if you look at this, and this absolute knife perfection, this one here has that beautiful green. There are more versions than I have time to tell you right now. There are a couple different places you can get these. You can get them directly from the website. I know these are on Blade HQ. I'll look around and put where you can go get these dudes, but there are so many different cool versions of the sakor, and oh my goodness. I mean, just the materials alone, if you're a knife lover. I'm going to put this one away because this isn't specifically what this video is about. It's actually about this one because I haven't really shown you this one yet. But so look, you've got your premium versions, right? With the more premium stuff, but you can get the premium blade, which, by the way, if you like Magna Cut in 61 to 63 HRC, then look at this. You just wait. This is the light version. Oh my goodness, check that out. Oh yeah, love me some micarta. And look at this. It has a reversible deep carry clip, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Here's a look at your clip. Same story. You know someone knows what they're doing when they take that edge off. And there's your small back spacer, but really nice micarta. And if you want, you can make this micarta really dark. You can get just a drop of mineral oil and put that on there, and it will be way darker. Matter of fact, I'm going to do the old-fashioned and just give you an example. There's a little bit of beezblade spittle. That will dry off and look like this, but if you use some oil, you can imagine the whole micarta looking that dark. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Look at that, dude. And the thing, here's the thing. You could get these are just over $100 for MagnaCut. Full flat grind, bead blast, and stone wash. You have satin stainless steel liners. It is a liner lock with very good lockup. You have caged ceramic ball bearings in there. Perfect amount of room to get in there to disengage. You have kind of a double clutch right here. You hit, once you disengage, you go about that far for it to get over the hump. Super smooth. And the thing I like about it is it has a flipper. I love flipper knives. I'm so excited that I finally opened this knife because now I get to carry it. You can use that flipper as a push button. You can use it as a light switch. And if you look right up here, you can see it has very, very nice jimping. That jimping grabs my finger, even though it's a small, I mean, relatively small as far as flippers go, but there's a perfect amount of grab where I'm not going to slide off of it. And this blade shape, and look at the handle size. Look at that size. See how this is starting to dry off already? Look at that size. It just, oh my goodness. It's an ultimate slicer. Look at this. Just look. I mean, just look at it. And look at that. It even has his cool logo on there, which is very cool. Is it going to say, I don't know if it's going to say MagnaCut on it, but it is MagnaCut. And there are so many different variants that you can get. I'll just put these down next to each other just for a second so you can get an idea of whether, you want this version or that version, but they're endless. But I'm just saying, for like $100 to $125, getting this knife, that is a fantastic deal. And I think that is, well, it's a fantastic knife. And I'm going to tell you where you can find them. I'll put the links down there. All right, you ready? Let's go check out the next one. This is the KB Knives Aggera. Would you look at that? I mean, just look at that for the milling alone. Oh my goodness. And it feels so freaking good. It's almost kind of like a maze. And I mean, without trying to describe it, I'll just let you look at it just for a second. Cause that's what us knife lovers like to do, is just look at it, right? This, I'm a sucker for milling like this. There's 3 different versions. You could get this in DLC also. Obviously it's a frame lock. You ready to see this blade? Of course you are. Ready? Pow, right in the kisser. Look at that, dude. Oh yeah. And this flat right here, when there's a flat like this, I like that for my thumbs and the way I like to do push cuts. And look how tall this flat grind is. This is M390 blade steel. And look at this. Look at the geometry on this thing. Whoo, yeah. Here's a look at your lockup. And this one, just like the previous knives, buttery smooth. Ooh, wait a minute. Hey, KB Knives. I have 20% off on KB Knives. I know where you can find this one. I'll put my code down there too. But let's see. Let's look on this side. The reliefs are on the outside, and look, this is how you know when they put the proper amount of thought into it. They chamfered off the edges of those. Sometimes when you have reliefs and they don't chamfer them off, they're not fun in your hand and you don't want to carry it. And then look here. Oh, look at that. Going right along with what we've learned with pocket clips. What have we learned today? Is they took off the edge. Here's your back spacer. This one is not reversible, but superb action. This is not as a big a knife as some of the other ones. It still fits in my hand very nicely. It's a smaller knife. So if you have small to medium sized hands and you don't want, say, a larger knife like the RR Plus, see there? That gives you an idea. So this is going to be more in the medium range. And oh my gosh, it feels really nice for a smaller knife. Even though I have large width hands, I have plenty of purchase plenty of real estate to get my hand on there, and you can do the old choke up ski and get right behind the heel. And this dude is going to be such a super slicer. Your point on this one is just a little bit higher than the pivot, not too bad. This one has a fixed pivot, cage ceramic ball bearings, and yeah, this would be a really nice everyday carry for a knife connoisseur. The jimping is medium. It's done very well. Like if you were going like this, my fingers being stopped just like it's supposed to with that micro milling, it does a fantastic job. Everything. I mean, what could possibly be wrong with this knife? I mean, you know, that's why I'm calling this 5 fantastic knives and where to find them. So that's the KB Aggera, and yeah, that's another good one. All right, let's go. Last, but certainly not least, is the Spearhead Knives Crimson Edge 7-inch. Would you look at it? Just look at it. There are 2 versions of this bad boy. You can get the mother of pearl or the mocha tie. It's the fancy Damascus or the mocha tie. And matter of fact, I'll show you really quickly what your options are. Here is what you can get. Spearhead, they already have like really fancy pocket clips and different things you can put on them. I did change out. I'm just going to show you this real quick. You can get, oh, there you go. You can get inlays that look like that or the mother of pearl in this knife. I just had to show you because it looks so good. They had originally come out with a clip that was a little too skinny. They instantly corrected it. So if you order one, or if you did order one and the clip was too small or too skinny, they will send you another one. So now they've made the clip higher, so it's going to go in and out of your pocket. You're not going to have to worry about having room because that other one was a little skinny. And it comes in a little case with was that a fish head? All right, let me keep moving here. Spearhead is up and coming in the knife world. They started out strong, and they're getting better and learning from this and that, and they're also listening to the knife community. See this right here? It comes with this tool, which you can use for the pivot right there. Now, me particularly, I don't really think I want a specific tool to a knife, but it does make it a little more unique to have a tool specific for the knife. But you ready to see this blade? Pow, right in the kisser. Look at that. And this is the larger one. There's a smaller one. So if you want a smaller carry, oh my gosh, look at that M390 blade. Look at the angles on this dude. Let me just show you. Oh my gosh, it just looks so good. Look at the different directions of those satin lines. You're a little bit stronger for your tip, for more piercing. The jimping works very, very well. And here's an example. It came with dark hardware. So if you look at this hardware right here, that's what was right there. I switched it out just to give you an idea of the pop that you can put on your knife. So you can get this knife with the inlay to match those. So I've got it mixed around. I don't really care. I think it looks fantastic. And then this is a liner lock. It's super smooth. And I mean super smooth, super duper. It's also a front flipper. The front flipper works very well. I mean, the smoothness level on this knife is, I mean, it's spot on. This is made very well. And Spearhead, I can't remember if I have a discount for them or not. If I do, I'll put it down there. But my goodness, the ergos on it work really nice. And the thing that I'm really excited about is the first one they sent me had that pocket clip, which would barely had much room right here. And they were like, oh yeah, our bad. Came out with the other one. And they're like, if you bought one, we'll send you the new clip, no problem. And now there's plenty of room to get in and out of your pocket. You have a full back spacer, not a full, but a half titanium back spacer, primo materials. Works really well. It's not a big knife, so this is the 7-inch. So you see how it fits in my hand, right? So if you get the smaller one, you know, you can choke up if you want to, but if you get the smaller one, just realize it's going to be for small to medium hands probably, unless you like smaller knives. So there are 5 fantastic knives, and where to find them? Well, I will find that for you. Mrs. Beez is the one that came up with the title, because I said something about 5 knives, and then she said it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. That's fun. 5 fantastic knives and where to find them. But, you know, there's actually 6 on the table, but 5 models. There you go. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun for me, and we'll be talking about these on the live stream every Friday night. Beezblades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We talk about knives and gear and flashlights and all that fun stuff. You have to come and check it out. But on your screen, you'll have a couple videos. Those will pop up. Those are going to be about knives or gear or flashlights or some kind of EDC gear. Go check those out. You'll enjoy those too. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the Hive streams, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.